Hello everyone, welcome back to Cloud Institution again. So today in this video, again we are going to see another important and very interesting AWS interview question. So this is the real-time interview question, that can be asked during the interview. Okay, so the interview question is, can you delete the default VPC? Okay, so in the previous videos we have discussed about what is the default VPC and why it has been used and why it is created, right? So we have seen all these kind of tricky questions. So now the another question is, can you delete the default VPC? So as you know that default VPC will be created during so whenever the account is created and the default VPC will be created in each region. So is it possible for you to delete the default VPC? What happens if you delete the default VPC? Okay, so now the answer is yes, you can delete the default VPC. So what happens if you delete the default VPC? So so whenever you go and delete the default VPC, you won't be able to create any instances on that particular VPC unless or otherwise if you have created any other custom VPCs on yourself, right? So that is the reason why so for any regions it is better to keep at least one VPC to be available to create instances. Okay, so if you don't have any VPCs available in that instances, in that region, and you won't be able to create any instances, or you won't be able to if you want to practice, or if you wanted to if you wanted to create some test infrastructure or anything, so you won't be able to create anything on that particular on the particular region. So the another important thing about the default VPC is that the default VPC is having almost everything is perfectly configured. Okay, so what do you mean by perfectly configured is that so the default VPC is been attached to the internet gateway. Okay, so internet gateway have a route table to route the traffic to the internet. Okay, and also it is created multiple subnets as well, right? So there are a lot of configuration is already been done in the default VPC. If you delete the default VPC, so it is really hard for you to create the similar VPC with internet gateway attached and the route table added, and and then you can so then you have to create the EC2 instances on that particular region. Okay, so in order to avoid that, so it is not recommended to delete the default VPC, just to keep one VPC, so intact, so that you can use it in the future. Okay, so but if you really know what you're doing, then it is recommended to create another VPC and use them instead. Okay, so hope this video is really helpful for you. Okay, so please stay tuned for the real-time interview questions in the future. Okay, so we'll be posting a lot of interview questions later. So it's all related to real-time interview questions, right? If you go to the interview, and what are the questions you can expect? Okay, so I'll be posting all the interview videos, so related to AWS and Azure and DevOps. Please stay tuned, and if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel. Okay, thank you so much, guys. See you again.